So if you're using Wallflake, on Wallflake, there is one part that you need to look out for, which is the market close report. Very, very interesting part you need to look out for. So the market close really explains what happened within the market today. So for example, 24th of June 2026, you can see the market summary here. The Ghana Stock Exchange closed in the red on Wednesday, which is the main GSC CI index, which is the Ghana Stock Exchange Composite Index, which tracks how overall market is performing. So, I mean, you can see up there that the CI, the Composite Index went down, I mean, very slightly, but the financial sector was more higher than the whole stock portfolio, the stock index itself. And the turnover was around 16 million shares, right? 16 million Ghana cedis, I mean, went through today, and 3.9 million shares were bought and sold today. So if you go down here, the market sentiment, 3 top winners and 5 losers. And what this means explains a little, gives you some example of how the stock market worked or how it worked today. Then we can see some of the most active stocks that were bought and sold today. And the analyst commentary also explains what happened today into detail. So you need to read this one. That will help you to understand whatever that happened within the day, and also explains to you how some of the stock market, some of the actions that went through within the day. So this aspect is very, very important. The analyst commentary is very important that you need to read out. That will also increase your understanding about the stock market. Then it also tells you stocks to watch out for. So these stocks are more important to watch out for if you are investing in stocks on the Ghana stock market. If you are investing on the Ghana stock market, then you look out for your risk you look out for your risk and monitor your risk here, which tells you what you should look out for when you are buying stocks when you are buying stocks within the day. So then we look out for AI Outlook, which also tells you, today's session suggests investors are being selective rather than broadly bearish. Also talks more about what investors are doing and what their actions towards the stock market today. And the smart investor signal gives you what you should look out for, what Kasaprekun is doing, what SIC is doing. So it says Kasaprekun distribution. That means that it drops around 3% on massive volume. 2.6 million shares were sold and bought, over 10 times on their typical trading day, also suggesting that investors are selling heavily, possibly due to concerns about companies' performance. So this is not about companies' performance, but it's more about, a lot of people have gotten their money, double their money, almost double their money. So some are selling their shares. That is how the stock market works. Some are traders who trade, and when they buy it they buy at low and sell at high. But this is not really a concern. This is distribution, as it says. SIC high risk. SIC fell on usual high volume because there is a lot of volume. If you go to SIC, you can see there were a lot of volume here. You can see that the volume wasn't really high though. That's around 95,000. But it wasn't that bad. But it said which could institutional selling, concern about claims payouts and blah blah blah. So these are also things you need to look out for. So GCB says accumulation bank. GCB Bank jumped nearly 4% with strong volume, 95,000 shares for today, signaling renewed investor confidence, likely driven by improved banking sector. So these are things that you need to look out for, read more, and get to understand more about what happened within the stock market today. So if you want to learn more and become a savvy investor, then these reports are very important for you to read, which will help you out. Have a great day. Have a good evening.